Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another video for War Commander. This one is on the Prometheus boss base. I have finished my event and for skirmish, and in the skirmish I got a unit called the Gravedigger, and I wanted to try it out on the Prometheus boss base. There are some tactics inside this base that will cause confusion. And if you get your Gus confused or any of your other units, your Oxford or anything like that confused, it causes a big problem. So I brought back the Darkstorm just for this event or for this base. And I bring the Darkstorm in because it uh, cuts down their range and they cannot shoot because they're coming so quickly and there are so many enemy units being produced that this creates a problem. So this is a very, very difficult base. And I really, obviously things have changed at Kixeye. And I think that this kind of thing is going to piss so many people off because you're going to take um, you know, varying amounts of damage on this base, but to do this base for free repair, you're going to be lucky to get it done for free repair, in my opinion. It has the confusion on there. And then, when was the last time you saw this many units being produced? And now, I must say that this week, this is the second week, they've even made the Prometheus more aggressive because the Prometheus used to sort of sit back there, and I don't know if it's because of the units that my Gravedigger is bringing out, but the Prometheus is coming out really fast, and in a way, I'll be able to use that to my advantage. But before, the Prometheus did not come out this quickly. So we want to get rid of these. There are 5 of these rocket silos. We do want to get rid of the 4 on the left side. There's also one on the back right corner. But that one's not too bad. The bad one is the first 4 here. And you also have to watch out for some units that are not being produced but are simply on guard back there in the back. You see them every time I move, they come forward with the Prometheus. So you have to be careful of those guys. Those are not being produced and they are much harder to kill. They're not coming out of the war factory or the barracks, or you've got these 2 airports or airfields back here as well. Um, So again, as I said in my last video, if you do not have Brother Devon, I don't think this is going to be possible. You need the super high um, um, priority. In other words, regular Devon has been uh, nerfed, and he doesn't have high priority anymore. So Brother Devon does. Brother Devon has a very high priority. They don't tell me, or I haven't seen uh, what the priority is, if there's a number attached to it or something, but all I know is that it's a higher priority um, than every other unit right now is Brother Devon. And so this gives me a little bit more time by moving the Darkstorm and I have the Darkstorm, and I think I have 3 um, Cosmortars, and then I have 1 Gus. And then I have the Gravedigger in here. And so here's what the Gravedigger is going to do. First of all, I can go out and kill those things that cause confusion. And here's the good news. The Gravedigger seems to be immune to confusion. He hasn't been confused one time uh, during my test. So this is just a test, and I like it. I like it a lot. And and then I'm going to use him um, back and forth while I use Gus to kill the Prometheus. My plan is to run the Gravedigger back and forth so that the Gravedigger constantly produces those blue um, units there. And originally, I was thinking about just running the Gus and the Gravedigger back and forth. The problem is that the Gravedigger has nowhere near the range that Gus has, so I have to get too close. And so what I'll do is I'll bring them in initially together, and then I want to get the Prometheus a little closer, so I'm slowing down so that I don't have too many of those units coming out. I need to draw him in a little closer before I start running around because there's too much stuff in the back of the base that can still get me. Now, this is my first try, and so I'll try to put a better video out if I figure some things out. The Prometheus is still pretty new, and I'm trying to figure it out. See there how I have the Gus shooting the Prometheus, but I'm driving the Gravedigger back and forth. Uh, and I realized that the Gravedigger was taking some damage when he gets too close to the Prometheus because the Prometheus can shoot many units at the same time. But this method seems to work pretty good. And now for the rest of the base, um, you can continue to use the Gravedigger to distract and even kill, because those blue things will kill. But as soon as you stop moving, the Gravedigger stops producing. And so this makes it impossible really to do this on Ruby. You really need to run the Gravedigger back and forth, and you really do need to control your Gus. There's one more of those units there you saw that was coming for me, and so now he's dead, and I was worried that these Akumas would recognize me, but they don't seem to care about Gus, and so you got free reign once the Prometheus is done. You should be able to come back. Other than those infantry that are standing back there, you should be able to come back and kill all of those guys. I did notice that the Gravedigger seems to, the little blue guys, kill the Akumas quickly. The Akumas can't stand much of a chance against those blue guys coming out of the Gravedigger. So this is not instant repair like most of my videos. This is just my first try. This is like it's just a tiny bit of damage. So let's go back and see if it's going to be free repair if I take the Gus and the Gravedigger and separate them and um, repair them individually. So it's like almost instant repair. Okay. So it's free repair. Um, each individual, as long as you do each individual unit separately. But I'll try to put a totally instant repair video out soon. Good luck, guys. Hope this helps.